countries around the world come in economic pact, in defense pact, so on and so forth, and they do it to safeguard their own interest. At the same time, when a group of countries do this, that can create concerns for the rest of the world, for the other group of countries, and this keeps on happening. Now recently a development is happening wherein the Saudi Arabia, Turkey as well as Pakistan, they are coming together for a defense pact. Now in this video we will see what this defense pact is all about, what does it include, what impact will it have for Asia's strategic balance, and the most important thing, how is this going to impact our country, that India, that is Bharat. This and much more is what we will see in this video. So let's get started with the news first. So the news is about the agreement that has been signed on 7th of August between three countries, Saudi Arabia, Turkey and Pakistan. Now what is this agreement all about? It's not an economic agreement, it is rather a defense agreement. Now what the most important thing about this defense agreement is the fact that in this agreement it is said that an attack on one of these three countries will be considered to be an attack on all the three countries. Now why this is important, just think of it. Once you are attacked, of course you will respond, right? But here, if Saudi Arabia is attacked, since it will be considered an attack on Saudi Arabia, Turkey as well as Pakistan, so along with Saudi Arabia, even Turkey and Pakistan is going to respond. And same applies for the attack on any other country also for that matter. That is why it holds so much of significance. So let us understand that are there any other pact or organizations which do that, what is being said with respect to this defense pact, and what does the future hold for this pact and the impact on India. Before we move ahead, an important announcement with respect to the new batches that are starting at Legacy IS Academy with a maximum size of only 40 students. Now here you have two different batches. One is the regular batch that basically is conducted Monday to Friday for full-time aspirants, and the weekend batches specifically tailored for the working professionals or the college going aspirants. New batches are going to start from 7th of September, 3rd of November for the regular, and when it comes to the weekend batch, so 8th of August a new batch has started, and then you will have in October as well as December. Now once you enroll with us, there are a lot of advantages that you will have. Some of them are listed here, like the comprehensive coverage of the syllabus, one-on-one mentorship, and the regular interaction with the educators you just saw is a game changer. And of course maximum 40 students only. There will be of course daily mains and answer writing practice. There will be test series for both prelims and mains, which will make this course a one-stop solution for your UPSC journey, as well as the current affairs that we cover have a 360-degree approach, wherein prelims and mains current affairs we are integrating and we are going to teach you live for the entire week. Now in addition to that, the optional for UPSC becomes a very important decision. So we have the most popular, the best suited optionals for UPSC, that is psychology, with a very concise syllabus and a very interesting syllabus as well, which interests you a lot. Then we have PSIR, which takes care of your GS2 syllabus as well, including the governance, international relations, so on and so forth. Then anthropology with the shortest syllabus of all the optionals, and sociology maybe the second or the third shortest syllabus of optional subjects. So if you are choosing any of these optional, you can again enroll with us, wherein the batches are going to start from 17th of August, this upcoming 17th of August. If you want to enroll with us, you can simply download the app scanning this QR code, or call on this number, or even log on to our website. Now let's continue with the news. Now the question is, why are they coming in a pact now? Reason being, eroding US security guarantee. Now what is this? See, USA has its military bases in West Asia. right? It has its military bases claiming that it will also provide security to that nation. It has a military base in Saudi Arabia, but that trust, that security is eroding because with Iran, the fight is going on and Iran is attacking Saudi Arabia because its USA's military base is present, as a result of which the security level is eroding, and USA is also not able to take much care because attacks have been made and there has been lives lost as well as destruction happened. So it is high time that they themselves have more venues of securing them. Regional recalibration. This will help regionally recalibrate post the October 7 environment which had altered West Asia security calculation. What happened on October 7th, basically the things are going on since long back, but there is also genocide etc. happening in West Asia when you talk about the Gaza Strip, so on and so forth. Complementary capabilities. These countries have complementary capabilities. Three things majorly what is needed. Each one has one of them. Let us see how. Saudi Arabia is a financial power. Financial strength and strategic geography. Financial strength very important. Turkey has NATO standard military and defense industry, so that's important. And Pakistan is basically a nuclear capable state, as a result of which they will create a synergy amongst themselves. Now what does the pact provide? The pact provides for 4 core pillars. What are they? Collective defense. Attack on one is considered attack on all the countries, as a result of which collective defense they can do of each other. Military cooperation, intelligence sharing of intelligence with respect to anything that is about to happen, is happening or can happen. Defense industry will also help each other out, specifically the defense of Turkey. However, there are certain things that are missing from here. What are they? Integrated command. There is no integrated military command included. Standing joint force is also not included in this pact as of now. Common defense budget is also not there. They will still be having independent budget, independent things, and explicit nuclear sharing arrangement is also not mentioned as such. But this is still on the lines of NATO to an extent, because NATO, which is not Atlantic Treaty Organization, also says that an attack on one country is an attack on all the countries who are the member of NATO. Many people are calling this as Islamic NATO as well. Now Islamic because all the 3 countries are Islamic over here. That is one of the reasons. However, if you look at European countries and USA, they are Christian countries, so we don't call that as a Christian organization as such. But generally you will see sometimes the religion gets included rather than anything else. So that is what the case is over here, which can lead to Pavlovian conditioning. So in the comment section, do let me know what is Pavlovian conditioning. It will be very important for your ethics as well. Now let us understand the difference between this NATO and this Makkah Pact. So NATO had integrated command, which is missing over here. We have already seen that. Standing military structure is also there in NATO. It is not there. Defined institutional framework, limited institutionalization, of course, because it is also in a nascent stage right now. It may develop and further become stronger in the coming years. Decades of operational experience, of course, this is newly established. Nuclear deterrence framework, here no explicit nuclear dimension, only one country is a nuclear power, no specific dimension. Right, that is the idea over here. Now because of this, what will be the impact on Iran and Israel? Now for Iran it raises the potential cost of attacking Saudi Arabia. Now if they attack Saudi Arabia, Pakistan and Turkey will stand with Saudi Arabia. With respect to Israel, no official Israeli response has come so far with respect to this pact that is being signed. Right. Now the question is, does Turkey bring NATO in the pact? No, legally of course it does not bring NATO in the pact. However, strategically yes. Why? Because it itself has NATO standard doctrine, NATO standard defense readiness. So strategically NATO level of expertise it will definitely bring. Now the question is, what is the impact on India? This is the most important with respect to mains perspective. First things first, Pakistan's strategic space. So greater Saudi Arabia and Pakistan security alignment will strengthen Pakistan's diplomatic leverage. Now, because what happens is Pakistan has state-sponsored terrorism, which it does with respect to India. So we of course have to respond. We did and we will do. But that will also bring Saudi Arabia into game, because Pakistan is again going to cry that India has attacked, not telling or not explicitly saying that it is a counter-insurgency. When after the Pahalgam terrorist attack, when India responded, it was not a war from our side on Pakistan, absolutely not. It was simply counter-terrorist action that we took, that's all. So it remains to be seen, will Saudi Arabia try to side from Pakistan, or will it differentiate between an attack and a counter-terrorist operation? That needs to be taken care of. Potential implication of India's position on Kashmir and cross-border terrorism. Now this is what cross-border terrorism is, what Pakistan does, and when we will respond to that cross-border terrorism, Pakistan is going to cry that India is attacking, and then try to bring in Turkey and Saudi Arabia into the picture. Now, India-Saudi relations are also very strong, so it protects India's ties with Saudi Arabia, which is based on energy cooperation, Indian diaspora, lakhs of people over there, developing Saudi Arabia, trade and investment, as well as counter-terrorism that we are strong at. So we have that cooperation. However, the Turkey factor. Now, Turkey's long-standing tilt toward Pakistan is a concern for India, and this pact is going to only aggravate that. What is India's response over here? India should be intensifying bilateral defense diplomacy with the Gulf states individually. We should do that, and we should maintain strategic engagement with all the stakeholders involved. Individually, we should create a engagement with them so that we can take pragmatic actions. Thank you.